The real estate agent says, clean this place out, do this list of rehab items, and then we'll try to get the number that Zillow says. And daughter Judy says, enough, there has to be a better way. And that's how Mom's House was born. So why become a senior transition specialist? Why would I want you to do that? It's something that's sustainable. We've got 20 years in front of us now. Keep in mind, I've been doing this for 11 years, but it's got 20 years in front of us. If you guys are building a business around things like text message blasting, what has happened in the past 6 months about text messaging, right? I've got buddies that are settling lawsuits because text messaging is basically spam. It's not the business you want to build. So this is sustainable. So as long as people continue to get old, this silver tsunami, why, we'll talk about the 1031 exchange in a minute. This is not going anywhere for the next 20 years. It's something you can sink your teeth into and build a business around. It's growing like no other sector in real estate. You could truly be first to market in your counties, your cities that you work. It's really exciting and fulfilling to help others. I've been doing it for 11 years. I've had a full life because I've been able to help these families and I make a great real estate living, right? There's multiple ways to make money from real estate and with what the family is going through. And once again, it's something to be proud of. So if that resonates with you, you might very well be a great senior transition specialist. You get to set your own hours. Everyone I work with is thankful. Why do I put that in there? You guys ever work like divorce leads or even probate, right? There's usually something negative going on, right? Nobody's mad at Nana because she has to move into senior living, right? They're just trying to unlock this equity. They're trying to get things figured out so mom or Nana or whoever can get the best care as quickly as possible. There's no more awkward cold calls or tough negotiations. I come in, I'll teach you how to make your best case. And the families, I buy about 4 out of 10 houses I'm closing on because that's how good these leads are. There's really no limit to the income you can make, and you'll truly have a fulfilling life by helping people. So guys, here's a couple more stats. Did you know that moving mom or dad into senior living communities, they are saddled with a huge monthly payment? On average, it's about $6,000 a month. Some Americans have a lot of money in the bank, but most do not. Most families have to sell the house to pay for care. They have to unlock that equity. These families have to liquidate their assets before they can qualify for certain government programs like Medicaid. And guys, this usually happens almost always. You think it's uncommon, but it's really, really common. Some sudden occurrence, like mom fell down again, now she has to have a hip surgery, and now the doctor said, hey guys, mom can't move back home. So this happens very fast, and these families are like, now what do we do? The crazy part is that communities, they don't actively help. Why? They're passive. They're in the care business. They're not in the real estate business. And that's actually a really good thing. They're not your competitor. They're in the care business. They want to give care. They want everyone to show up with a bag of cash, not show up with a house where all the equity sits. There's companies out there that are giving these loans, these short-term loans at high interest rates to try to help the family get the house rehabbed and all this stuff that the family should not be doing. A lot of times real estate communities think that realtors are the only option, right? And so this picture, maybe somebody can put in the comments, what is happening in this picture? Anybody here from Kentucky tonight? This term is called being drawn and quartered. And we're gonna focus on the quartered part. So in that picture in the middle, that's daughter Judy. And on the 4 corners, she's being pulled apart by at least 4 different people. You've got your mom that you just moved in, you took her out of her forever home. She just had surgery. She just got moved into community. She's cantankerous. You've got the community who says, how are you going to pay $6,000 a month to let mom live here? You're scrambling on how you're going to get this money to pay for mom's care. You've got your brothers and sisters that live all over the country. Do you guys know the average child lives over 400 miles away? And they're all questioning every decision that daughter Judy makes about mom's care. Then keep in mind, daughter Judy is still married with children. She still usually has a job. She's active and she just doesn't know what to do. She's ready. She's used all of her paid time off. She's scrambling. She's being pulled in 4 different directions. And guess what happens when the real estate agent shows up after Judy's being pulled in these 4 directions? The real estate agent says, clean this place out, do this list of rehab items, and then we'll try to get the number that Zillow says. And daughter Judy says, enough, there has to be a better way. And that's how Mom's House was born.